Now I'm going to share with you about one of the most popular treatments here at Dermakare. It's called Mesotherapy. Its history began almost 100 years ago when two French physicians were treating patients who had had heart attacks and strokes with a nutrient which they would inject into patients' veins and make them less likely to have another heart attack or stroke. After a while, they recognized a great need for patients to get rid of body fat, and they decided to try the injection of this nutrient into the actual fat areas of the body to see if it would work. Now, what happened was that it worked tremendously well, and so it became a huge deal, a huge thing in France, and many French celebrities started doing it. After that, doctors from other parts of the world discovered that something was happening in France that was very successful, and so they traveled to France to learn how to do it. The procedure, as it is today, is called Mesotherapy. Patients still enjoy the same benefits where they can reduce their risks of heart attacks and strokes by having this injected into their bodies. The nutrient is called choline, and it's one of the nutrients that the body cannot do without. Nowadays at Dermakare, we have treated over 3,000 patients with an extremely high success rate. If patients don't improve, we find out why using a new technology to find and treat any hormone issues, digestive issues, nutrient deficiencies, and other issues. And we do everything we can to ensure that the desired results are achieved. At Dermakare, we believe that patients should not just have the figure that makes them most confident, but they should also have better health after their treatment with us. In this procedure, we inject the nutrient using very fine needles into the stubborn areas only. And what this does, it causes the fat to be released from these areas so that the body can use a natural process of metabolism to shrink the fat. The procedure takes only 15 minutes, and stubborn areas only slim down. The skin retracts very nicely so that you don't have that loose hanging skin, which sometimes can hang really badly. Everything stays firm with this procedure, and patients love that. As said before, patients will have a reduced risk of heart disease and stroke after doing this procedure. Patients continue to improve for up to 6 weeks after doing the procedure. The body cannot live without choline, which we are injecting, so what the patient will have is all the benefits of choline. Results can be seen as early as 2 weeks after doing the procedure. Yes, as early as 2 weeks. Patients also have the benefit of the fact that we will teach them how to keep it off. We do certain tests beforehand so that we can determine a patient's metabolic type, so that we can guide them through an individualized plan so they can keep the weight off. The procedure can be used almost anywhere on the body and is most popularly used for arms, the tummy, thighs, and back. What our patients do experience is mild tenderness and swelling of the treated area for up to 3 days after doing the procedure. But it's usually very mild, and most patients go back to work right after having it done. If a patient also wants to lose weight from other areas, we sometimes combine this treatment with what we call the FAB jab. FAB, of course, in this case, is short for fabulous. Patients who are diabetic, especially those on insulin, are discouraged from doing mesotherapy. This is because the less fat you have, the less will be your requirements for insulin, and this can cause a problem with the medication that you are taking. So this procedure is really a favorite among those who want to reduce their risks of getting heart disease, stroke, breast cancer, or dementia. For many patients, we offer you a detox before the procedure to increase your chances of getting good results. After all, healthy metabolism cannot occur in a toxic environment. As said before, we have helped over 3,000 patients from Jamaica, the USA, and other Caribbean islands to change their shape so that they can fit better in clothing, increase their confidence, and go after their dreams with nothing holding them back. We want to do the same thing for you.
My name is Kay, and last year's summer was my first introduction to Dr. Rose. This is my body a year ago, which I was not happy about. This is my treatment after my first mesotherapy. This is my results after my second mesotherapy. This is what I was wearing. Thought I was very hot in those days. This is actually size 14 pants, and I'm now a size 8.
It is about 2 months now that I've been at Dermakare. When I came, I had a huge stomach.
Okay. This pants was fitting me down here. It is all on stomach. It's all over. It's all.
Thank you, Dermakare.